Tonight's AAA First Half Replay brought to you by AAA Travel. Book your next vacation at the AAA Travel Marketplace, March 7th through the 9th at Gillette Stadium. 47-37, Celtics have got a 10-point lead, holding the Pistons to just 37 first half points and 35% shooting. Your thoughts, Fitzy?
Well, I think the Celtics came out in a proper attitude and really got off to a good, quick start. The second unit didn't gel and help out the first unit when they were in there. But the first unit, on getting back in, had righted the ship and started to work the best matchups.
All right, let's check in with our DCU sideline reporter, Greg Dickerson, see what the coaches had to say.
All right, let's start on the offensive end first. They felt the inside-out game was terrific when Kevin Garnett was in the lineup, but then when they went to the bench, they were settling for too many jump shots and went away with what got them that big lead at the start of the game. On the defensive end, they want to do a much better job against Rasheed Wallace, specifically not allowing him to kick the ball as deep as he caught it in the first half. Had great position, and also got to do a better job of getting back off help defense on Antonio McDyess, who had some big offensive rebounds in that first half.
Pierce continues to do a good job on Prince. Prince off the bounce, loses it out of bounds, and it'll still be piston ball. 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Well, they're trying to get T-Shawn Prince back into this ball game, who has been a non-entity so far.
Wallace has not. 16 in the game for Rasheed on 7 of 14 shooting.
One thing I don't like about this game right now,
yep,
it's starting to become the tempo that the Pistons like to play at.
Here's Sean Prince, fall away. Perk there for an offensive board. Looks like he wants to go back up. Lost it on the way up, and McDyess comes down with it. Another rebound to Perkins. He's in double digits now with 10. Pierce wants to take advantage of Billups. Oh, good passing inside. And Garnett gets two.
Well, that's what's really going to help is penetrate, get that bottom line to move, and then find the open big guy.
Kevin Garnett, 22 points. First time since the 23rd of January he's had more than 20 in a game. Wallace. Foul on Perkins on the quick turnaround, and again Wallace doing some talking towards the direction of the Celtic bench.
Watch this good play from Perkins as they move Wallace, and in nicely it goes to Kevin Garnett. Once you get inside their defense and attack the basket, their big people have to move, and you are in a perfect position to get layups.
Stats are brought to you by Ace Ticket. For Boston's best seats, call aceticket.com at 1-800-MY-SEATS.
And the other factor is Wallace does not want to get in foul trouble, so if you start taking the ball to him, he's going to be a little reluctant to go up and challenge all the shots.
Pistons are 5 of 11 at the free throw line. Celtics by 10 and the ball. Rondo to the basket.
Chauncey does not like playing Rondo.
Detroit ball.
Watch the good pick here for Rajon, and there's Wallace, and he just makes a wave at it.
Hamilton swallowed up. Three seconds for the Pistons to get a shot off. Prince looking to make the inbounds pass. Wow.
Well, the one thing that you got to do if you're defending the guy who's taking the ball out of bounds is don't let anything get near the basket area. Make it go outside, whatever the pass might be.
Rondo skips it to Pierce. Pierce thought about the three. Sends it back out to Garnett. Kevin underneath Perk, and he got fouled by McDyess. That's 4 on McDyess.
Here's the little up fake, and the one dribble makes McDyess react. And all he can do is go in there and hack at Perk.
Perk putting up some big numbers on this homestand. A reminder here, tonight's bonus code is brought to you by IdentityTruth.com. Early detection, your best protection against identity theft. IdentityTruth.com. Perk averaging about 13 points and 7 rebounds, along with 3 blocks during this homestand. Hamilton running down on the baseline there and is fouled by Ray Allen on the way by. No, the foul is on Perkins.
Celtics foul is on number 43, Kendrick
What's the foul on Perkins?
His 3rd personal, 2nd team foul.
Perkins called for that little touch on the head. 3rd foul on Perk.
I'll tell you, Hamilton is a big actor.
Yeah,
he starts pushing people off, you know, to set up the pick. And he should be called for an offensive foul every once in a while.
Wallace. 18 in the game for Wallace. He's keeping the Pistons in this one. 53-43. Boston by 10. Garnett deep. Makes it.
Well, it's going to be the Garnett-Wallace duel.
Yep. Here's that way. 10 of 14 shooting.
I tell you, Wallace is limping up the floor.
Over the top to Prince. Good help by Garnett. Prince.
He walked.
Nice job by Pierce recognizing where Garnett was. Pierce spins on the baseline.
Timeout, Celtics.
Celtics are given a timeout here, and it's going to be a 22nd timeout.
This is a 22nd timeout.
Pistons really upset that he was given that timeout, he being Paul Pierce. They were trying to claim it was a traveling violation. Chance to remind you that the Verizon Wireless postgame concert series continues on Friday, March 14th when the Celtics take on the Utah Jazz. Grammy-nominated artist Natasha Benefield to perform after the game. Go to Celtics.com to come up with your chance to win tickets and to a meet and greet after the concert. Verizon Wireless, an official partner of the Boston Celtics.
Let's take a look at Kevin Garnett, where they don't want to really come out and get him. Wallace wants him. He's going to give him that shot. Garnett's going to take it.
KG feeling it. Misses that one. Rebound to Prince. Billups trying to use his strength. Good defense there by Rondo. Gives it up to Hamilton. Hamilton. Well, I guess turnabout is fair play here as they give Hamilton the timeout when he goes down on the court. He'll slow to get up. We'll take it with 7:32 left to go here in the quarter. 22nd timeout for the Phantoms.
Well, as Rondo tried to make the steal, there's the fall down, and he's forced to the timeout.
Let's take a look at tonight's official league leaders. They are brought to you by TD Bank North, the official bank of the Boston Celtics. Scoring margin per game. Well, the Celtics are up right now by 12. They've been beating people by 9.7 a game. The Pistons are second at a +8, and the Lakers at a +7. Those are our TD Bank North league leaders tonight. It's Billups, Prince, McDyess, Hamilton, and Wallace. Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Kendrick Perkins. About 4.5 minutes into this third quarter.
You know, I'm going to make a statement to you, Mike, and you're going to say,
Score the bucket there for Billups, and the fouls is on Perk, and that's the 4th on Perk.
well, they've gotten some easy baskets with 2, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. As Phillips, and he just lofts it. But this is as good an officiated game as I think you can get in the NBA. I know you wouldn't believe that I would ever say something.
One more
like
time.
that. Put it on tape.
Put that on tape. Give that man a Tommy point. As good an officiated game as you can get in the NBA.
So far.
Okay.
So far.
Rondo brings it up. Boston's lead 9. They go to Garnett. Wallace with the foul.
Well, there's a big battle going on, and there's the bump off the box. There's the bump, and there is the forearm underneath.
But the third foul. Pierce with 12 in the shot clock. Gets by Prince. Sends it back out to Garnett. He's had the hard hand. Still does. (11 of 16) shooting for Garnett. 26 points. Billups. There's an example of his strength right there.
Yeah, but Rondo let him, he overran the play. He didn't stay with him.
Billups is 3 of 9 from the floor. Ray Allen trying to do something off the dribble. Rebound. Saved nicely by Prince.
Ray has yet to really feel his way into this.
Billups again with the dribble. And a reaching foul.
What's happening right now, they're getting caught in cross mismatches. Hamilton's taking Rondo, and Billups is taking Allen, and when the Pistons get possession of the ball, Ray Allen has ended up having to defend Billups, and that is a speed mismatch in favor of Detroit. Little subtle things like that. This team, with all their experience, they know how to take advantage of those little things.
Chauncey 6 of 7 at the line now.
Now there's Hamilton on Rondo, and I'd like to see Rondo go right by Hamilton so they'd have second thoughts about.
Nice hustle by McDyess going hard into the stands for the loose ball. Last I saw was a sneaker going over the top, but McDyess is back up. Seems to be okay.
Well, there it is. Well, somebody got rolled
I
over.
was going to say, there you go. Put those good seats right there next to the court.
How much you pay for those? Sneakers in the face, you say?
Everybody seems to be okay down there. A lot of smiles. Seven on the shot clock. Rondo takes it. Doesn't get a bounce. Nice job by Wallace. Just tipped the rebound, and the Pistons
Well,
making another run here.
Hamilton Hamilton's going to play off of Rondo. Rondo's got to take it to the hoop against Hamilton.
57-50, 7-point game, 5:32, make it 5:52 to go in the third. Round three, we're in the third quarter, and the Pistons are making a run again. It's a 7-point game at 57-50. Time now for Gatorade, heard around the cooler. Greg, what are you hearing?
Mike, still no word on whether Sam Cassell will be in uniform here at the Garden Friday when the Celtics take on the Chicago Bulls. And also, it's not certain whether or not Sam will be here for shoot-around. He's been with family the last couple of days following the death of his grandmother. He is in Baltimore. Now, caught up with his former coach, Flip Saunders, before the game, who coached, obviously, Sam and KG in Minnesota. Says he loves the two of them together. They really complement each other well. Sam's the kind of a guy who wants to take big shots late, and KG, being such a great passer, finds him in those key situations. The intensity, he says, as well, plays off each other. One thing, though, a lot of people have wondered, will he come in here and take a diminished role? Now, Flip says, you know, he's not great at accepting a diminished role, but I think he's here to win a title.
We hope so. 6-point game, 57-51. Chauncey Billups has made 135 of his last 144 free throws. That's over 95%.
Well, Detroit may have found something here and giving the Celtics some problems. It's this matchup right here. Rondo being defended by Hamilton. And teams are playing. Wow.
KG again. Glenn Davis on the offensive glass for two. Just bowled his way to that rebound.
He's the horse. But teams are playing Rondo to pass the ball, and they force him to, they're going to play him one-on-one and make him shoot the ball, believe it or not.
Billups forcing the issue.
Let's see Davis, good block out, good hand, and then uses his body to create the blue sky. Let's watch Billups here.
Billups gets 2 out of it, makes the first. He is 9 of 10 now at the free throw line. Pistons are 11 of 17. Boston is 9 of 11. McDyess out, Maxeel in. And Billups has scored 10 points here in the third quarter.
Well, Celtics got to solve this matchup situation. By that time, Rondo got back to Billups. But this one, the Celtics ought to own this matchup if Rondo really was experienced enough.
Whoa, how about that? Score the basket.
That's what I'm talking about. There's no way that when this kid wants to take it to the hoop that Hamilton can stay with him. This is sensational.
Pretty hard foul by Maxeel at the end of that.
They let him get away with it.
$10 points in the game for Rondo. Billups comes up with a miss. Boston 61-44. Prince goes to Wallace. Wallace misses it, taking it to the basket. Ray Allen with the rebound on the other side. 7 rebounds in the game for Ray Allen. Ray off the Garnett screen. Knocks down a jump shot.
Boy, would it be nice if Ray got hot.
First field goal for Ray in the game. He's 1 for 4. Lead up to 9. Back to Wallace. Davis there defensively. Wallace the turnaround.
Yeah. That's a mismatch they're going to keep working.
20 in the game for Wallace. Rondo takes it to the hoop again. The up and under will get him to the line this time.
That's what you got to keep doing against Hamilton. Just take it to the hoop. They're playing Rondo to pass the ball, and there's single coverage on Rondo, and nobody's going to help out. So that was perfectly done by Rondo.
James Posey in for Pierce.
That will make them think twice about putting Hamilton on Rondo, or they're going to help out on Rondo, and Rondo's passing may start be able to pass out of the penetration.
12 points, 4 assists in the game for Rondo. Phillips has got Davis in a switch. Davis reaches in, slaps it out of bounds. Hamilton with 6 on the shot clock. Hamilton. Posey with the miss. Gets it to Rondo in the middle. Got Ray Allen with him. Rondo to the basket. The spinner won't go, and Prince comes away with it.
You don't want to be 1 on 3. That's not what you want to do.
Rondo with the foul. That's his 4th.
Well, that was a fake out the referee call.
Yeah, I think it was too.
Watch this. That's terrible. I take it back what I said before. I will never say it again until the end of the game.
Phillips for his 12th and 13th free throws. Tonight's Celtic game brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines, the official airline of the NBA and your Boston Celtics. Eddie House in, and Rondo gets a nice hand going to the bench. 24 minutes, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 fouls.
See that last play that Rondo made on the rush up the floor, a 1-on-3 fast break. That's an inexperienced play by him.
Phillips is 9 for 9 in the 3rd quarter from the free throw line. Garnett, the fall away. Taken down on the other side by Maxfield. Pistons down 7. Dixon. To Phillips, chased by Ray Allen. Dixon in the paint, little pull up. Nope. Rebound House. Eddie gets the screen. Eddie the jumper.
Hey, to go, Eddie! I'll tell you, Dixon will not be able to stay with Eddie off the picks.
Kendrick Perkins is going to come back in here in a moment for Boston. Rashid right off the catch. Rebound Davis. Eddie House finds Posey. Back to House. Eddie, little stop and go, and Davis rims out the jump shot. You want him taking that shot?
Absolutely. He can make that shot, and that's going to be a shot that he's going to need in his career.
Prince too hard. Garnett's got it. Prince has not made a field goal in this game. He's got 1 point, 1 of 2 at the line. Ray Allen in the lane, tough shot, no rebound. Phillips, Ray Allen the foul. And we're going to get ourselves a timeout. We'll take it to 1:38 to go. 3rd quarter of the 3rd round. Back with 1:38 to go in the 3rd. Celtics holding on to the lead at 67-58. Hey, you could win a trip to the NBA Finals. Just look inside specially marked packs of Wrigley's Double Mint Gum. Double Mint is the official gum of the NBA. No purchase is really necessary. Just go to WrigleyHoops.com for details and a free entry. It's void where prohibited. Sweepstake ends on April 30th, 2008. You have to be 18 or older and a legal resident of the 50 U.S. states. Odds of winning? Well, they depend on the number of entries received. Let's take a look at tonight's legal seafood trivia question. Remember, if it isn't fresh, it isn't legal. Among Florida State players, which two players have scored the most NBA points? That's our legal seafood trivia question. Tonight, we'll have the answer for you in the fourth quarter. What was going on in the timeout huddle there, Greg?
Yeah, Doc Rivers putting a lot of emphasis on the final minute and 38. Celtics obvious with a 9-point lead, telling his bench, right now it's up to you guys. It's critical what you guys do to close out this quarter. We got to hold on to what we've been doing and hold on to this lead.
Chauncey Billups is back at the line again, shooting two. Rasheed Wallace, see, putting on his jacket and heading down to the locker room.
He will now have personally taken more free throws than the entire Celtic team. So all that flopping around and what have you is getting an effect.
This is his 15th free throw attempt, his most ever against Boston, and a season high for Chauncey, and we've still got better than a quarter to play. Amir Johnson, the youngster, is back in the game with Wallace headed back to the locker room.
Yeah, he was hobbling. I would be a bit surprised if
Davis back the other way for two. That was nicely done.
This kid's a player.
He looked like a veteran schooling a rookie there, didn't he?
Absolutely.
Boston bench outscoring their Detroit counterparts 11-3 in the game. Prince gets his second field goal.
Well, you just cannot let Prince go left. You got to make him go right.
Prince is only 6 for 31 in his last 4 games against the Celtics. Eddie House misses a clean look. Dixon is able to save it at half court, get it into Prince. Celtics should see the ball one more time here in the quarter, leading by 4. 69-65, and Chauncey Billups suddenly has 23. 18 in the third quarter. Ray Allen, double team. Eddie House, a runner, too hard off the glass, loose. Billups ahead to Prince. Prince for the layup. And we got a 2-point game as we head for the fourth quarter here, unless Ray Allen can come up with something big. 69-67, a 7-0 run by Detroit. The two best teams in the Eastern Conference going head-to-head here at the TD Bank North Garden. Round 3 has 12 minutes left. It's anybody's game. Welcome back to the city of Boston, here in a battle of the two best teams in the Eastern Conference of the NBA, and it is, as it should be, a 2-point game as we head for the fourth quarter. 69-67. Chauncey Billups, 18 points in that third quarter. Didn't miss a shot. 3 for 3 from the field, 11 from 11 at the free throw line. Let's take a look at, well, before we do that, let's check out what's going on with Rasheed Wallace with Greg Dickinson.
Yeah, Mike, he walked back to the locker room area, got his left ankle pretty heavily wrapped, and it goes up fairly high up towards his shin, wrapped up with ice, and he's just pacing, walking back and forth outside of the Pistons locker room right now, kind of testing it. Be uncertain whether he comes back into this ball game. If you remember, he did it when he stepped on the foot of Glenn Davis earlier in this ball game.
Perkins has his shot blocked down low. Pistons have a chance for a tie here, down by 2. Dixon. Maxfield lost the dribble. Dixon with 4 on the shot clock. Tough little shot. He couldn't make it. Perkins has got it. 13 rebounds in the game for Perk. Rondo doesn't turn it over, gets it back. 9 now on the shot clock. Rondo blocked by Johnson. Stuckey, nope. Prince there for the follow, and the tied at 69. First tie of the game. Celtics with Ray Allen, Glenn Davis, James Posey, Rajon Rondo, and Kendrick Perkins on the floor. Rondo. Foul is going to be on Dixon. He's out there with Johnson, Stuckey, Prince, and Maxfield.
Watch the foul coming up here. That's a lesson taken out of the pages of Chauncey Billups.
Stats through 3 are brought to you by Ace Ticket. For the best seats, 20 Boston event. Call aceticket.com at 1-800-MY-SEATS. Celtics down to 50% and the Pistons up to 41. Piston ball. They have a chance to take a lead. Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, they combined 4 for 14 in this game. Hayes partially blocked by Posey. Kevin Garnett's going to be coming back in a moment. Rondo. Again, the spinner doesn't go, but Perk is there and he got fouled. Another big rebound, his 15th of the game.
Here's Rondo getting to the rim, and last instant, somebody shows up, so he goes up and under. But Perk was there, and I'll tell you right now, Garnett is coming in for Big Baby, and Big Baby got a few Tommy points in this ball game.
Here's the answer to tonight's legal seafood trivia question. Among Florida State players, which 2 players have scored the most points in the NBA? Both of them Celtics. Sam Cassell, soon to be a Celtic, for Dave Collins. Absolutely. 13-5-1-6. Dave, assistant coach, and Rasheed Wallace appears to be moving okay. Tony Allen is in for Ray Allen. We stay tied at 69. Stuckey. Back to Wallace. Dixon's floater. No. Rebound. Perkins again. And a foul on Dixon reaching in. Third on Juan Dixon. Flip Saunders all the way up to half court to applaud the effort of Dixon there. Got less than 3 minutes gone in this fourth quarter, and Perkins has 6 rebounds in the quarter. Wallace not liking that call.
Well, they're in foul trouble right now. They've got 14 fouls. And the Celtics have none. So let's see if they can utilize that by going where?
To the basket.
You got it! Boy, you're getting so good.
That's right here. Took me a while. A quarter of a century. There's Garnett doing exactly what you wanted. Wallace just picked up his 5th.
Now watch this as Garnett knows he's got foul problems. Little up fake. And there's the reach in by Wallace. Garnett believes that he can do anything he wants to Wallace. Now that's going to hurt that team, no question about it. But what the Celtics did was the smart thing. take it to the hoop and get to the line.
An unhappy Rasheed Wallace to the bench. Kevin Garnett, 1 of 2. 1-point game, 70-69. The Celtics have missed 6 free throws tonight. So have the Pistons. McDyess comes up short. Perkins again. Getting every rebound. Rondo. Garnett too easy over the top of Dixon, and it's going to stay Boston ball, but first we're going to get ourselves a timeout. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game. Boston ball when we get back. We are back. 8 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. The Celtics a 1-point lead at 70-69. Boston 0 for 7 so far in this fourth quarter. Celtic fans, now is your chance to reserve a luxury suite for a Celtic home game this year. Whether you're entertaining clients or employees or even just a fun night out with family and friends, private suites are the perfect place for your group. Enjoy great views of the court, waitstaff service, catering options, and a whole lot more. To reserve a suite for a game this season, call the Celtics at 866-GO Celtics. Greg, what do you got?
Back in December when the Pistons were here, assistant coach Dave Collins was pretty adamant about how his championship teams of the 70s would fare against this current Celtics team. Well, he still feels the same way. He said, we'd kill them. I said, you'd kill this team? Yes, we'd kill them. The way Tommy would run a team up and down the court, they'd have to score at least 118 points in order to beat us. He wasn't willing to go with Kevin Garnett, but he said, you know what? Jerome Anderson could cover a speedy guy like Rajon Rondo. And how would Big Baby Davis go up against Hank Finkel?
To be discussed later. Stuckey, no. Perkins again, combining with Posey.
Yeah, and right now Kevin Garnett's ticked off. Perkins got 17 rebounds, and he was trying to get 18, and his teammate had the rebound.
Rondo.
I tell you, that is exactly, that should have been a foul on Hamilton. Hamilton reached in and banged him.
How good are these two teams? That is the first turnover of the second half for either team. Johnson rejected and picked off by Posey. Looked like Garnett made him change that. Garnett running the floor. They go inside to him. Johnson there defensively. Garnett gathers, spins, back the other way for 2. Kevin Garnett, his all-time Celtic high 31. Boston by 5.
And he's still on his toes, baby.
Stuckey. The strong move. Starters for both sides waiting to get back in next whistle. Billups up there at the table. Pierce at the table. Rasheed Wallace coming back in. James Posey taking it to the basket. Tom gets fouled.
That's what you want to keep doing. Take a look at this previous move by Garnett. Waits till the man goes by, fakes one way, gives another fake, and then steps right by the young defender.
James Posey at the line for 2 in a 3-point game with a little over 6.5 to go. 31 and counting for Garnett. Celtics are now 13 of 19 at the line. The Pistons are 16 of 22.
And the Celtics have not committed a foul here in this fourth quarter. So the Celtics could win this if they keep going to the free throw line right there at that stripe, if they keep going to the hoop.
Here comes Billups, who is living at the line in the third quarter. Gives it up to Hamilton. Tony Allen defending him. Hamilton. Good defense there by Tony Allen, and too late. Kevin Garnett running at a three by Rasheed Wallace. It's a 2-point game.
Well, he's got his game on. Rasheed Wallace, he's played great tonight.
23. Back to Garnett. Outside Tony Allen. Splits the defense, takes it to the basket, banks it home.
Oh, this is ludicrous there.
A technical foul on Tony Allen. And a technical foul has been called on Hamilton, too. No, my mistake on that second technical foul. Just one. 5:59 to go in the game. 78-75. Boston. We are back 78-75. It is a 3-point Boston Celtic lead with just under 6 minutes to go. Tonight's Celtic game brought to you by Legal Seafoods. Remember, fans, if it isn't fresh, it isn't legal. Here's another Wendy's. That's right, replay.
Well, let's take a look at what happened here as there's KG getting up the floor quickly before the defense gets organized. One guy goes by, he's got the rookie now, good up fake, and then steps right by the young man. That's what a hustle play will do when you run hard and beat the defense up.
All right, the Celtics have Perkins, Pierce, Garnett, Posey, and I believe Rondo on the floor. Yep. It will be Prince, Hamilton, Wallace, Billups, and McDyess starting five for Detroit. Here we go down the stretch.
Well, it's going to be interesting because I don't know who Posey's going to defend. Or Pierce is going to take Hamilton, I guess. And Hamilton have to defend Pierce.
Hamilton in a bit of trouble. Back out to Prince. 8 on the shot clock. Hamilton pulls up. Knocks down a 2.
Well, that's what you have to do when you're bigger, is back off and respect the quickness and speed, and that was well played by Hamilton. Got Pierce backing up.
Rondo looking for an angle to go to Garnett. Can't, comes back the other way. Perkins in a bit of trouble. Garnett. Pierce out deep, 4 on the shot clock. Pierce has to take it. Knocks down a 3.
I'm glad Pierce is back in this game right now because we could ride him into a big win here.
Offensive foul on Billups.
I tell you, at about time, because he's just been pushing Rondo all over the place. And as Rondo, a little bump on Rondo. Rondo goes down like you're supposed to.
Detroit went 25 minutes on the clock without a turnover.
Well, that's what experienced teams do.
Billups, a technical foul now.
Well, that's the first technical that the Celtics will get a chance to shoot. They have taken 5, 3 of them for illegal defenses.
Sixth technical foul of the season on Billups. Boston by 4. 4:49 on the clock. Pierce back to Garnett. Garnett finger roll, no. Perkins again. He got just out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Oh, the guy's standing behind him and said, "You got to be kidding me."
Fifth offensive rebound of the night for Perk. Celtics get a fresh clock out of it. Got the ball in a 4-point lead. Garnett a screen for Pierce. Pierce off the bounce. Finds Ray Allen. Comes up shooting. Short with the three. Rebound tipped around. Rondo's got it. And he traveled with it. Pistons get it back.
Well, jump shots are not needed right now. What's needed is take it to the hoop. They're in foul trouble.
Billups gives it up to Wallace, gets it back. McDyess the screen. 6 on the clock. Wallace short that time. Good job by Rondo.
No jump shots, Ray. Go to the hoop.
Pierce deep. Tipped by Garnett, out of bounds. Which way? Boston ball.
I tell you, I do not like what the Celtics are doing right now. Ray and Pierce are settling for jumpers. This is not how you beat this team.
Another fresh clock for Boston here. Celtics 4 for 15 in this quarter. Detroit 4 for 13. Rondo takes it and got fouled. He was taking that to the basket.
That's what they should be doing all along. No jump shots right now. Go to the hoop. There was a foul. And there's the foul by Billups.
Rondo will get 2. $13 in the game for Rajon.
Now Rajon will have a chance to do exactly what he just did, but he cannot take wild shots. He's got to take good shots. If he doesn't have a good shot, pull it back out.
Ray Allen tipped away, though. Celtics have attempted 8 free throws in this fourth quarter. The Pistons 1. Into Wallace. Wallace missed it. Loose. Right back to Hamilton. Billups for 3. No. Foul on Garnett. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look at the action underneath. Well, there's one guy. That's a hook. The other guy had to hook on Garnett.
Pierce. Got it. Pistons, a timeout. 2:53 left to go. On their feet at the TD Bank North Garden. 85-77. Boston.
Today, your identity is at greater risk than ever before. And it's much more than just your credit information. Early detection is your best protection, and Identity Truth is the earliest. Check out identitytruth.com today with a truly free 90-day trial offer. No credit card required. Just visit identitytruth.com today.
Boston Celtics basketball on Comcast Sportsnet was brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines, by our New England Ford dealers, by TD Bank North, by Supercuts, by Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, and by Foxwoods Resort Casino.
Welcome back to the city of Boston, the TD Bank North Garden. To be specific, the Celtics have an 85-77 lead with 2 minutes and 53 seconds still to play. Pistons have the basketball. They go to Wallace. Looking for a cutter. Billups. Back to Billups. Takes it. No. Long rebound to Prince. Fresh clock. Inside Wallace. Quick little turnaround. No. Tipped. Garnett's got it this time. 6 rebounds to go with Garnett's Celtic career high of 31.
Don't settle for the jump shots. How many times I said that?
14.
You think they're listening?
I hope so. Rondo. Rondo. Yes! And a foul!
This is not exactly by plan. Little up fake, and there's the bang by Billups.
That was a nice move the way he dipped the shoulder in there to get the contact right there. Rattled it home. $16 for Rondo. 5 assists and a couple of rebounds. Billups. Wallace for 3. No. Ray Allen's got it. 1:45 on the clock.
They got to get a shot now. Just don't play around with this thing and work the clock down without getting something.
Garnett, how about that?
That's what we wanted. What did I say?
Get it inside.
Inside.
13 is the lead. A 12-0 Boston run. And McDyess going to get to the free throw line.
This is the icebreaker right there. That was the nail. Watch this out, in.
How about this time? After scoring 18 points in the third quarter, Chauncey Billups in the fourth quarter, no points, no rebounds, no assists, 0 for 2 from the field, and he's committed 3 fouls.
Well, you want me to tell you something right now? I'm looking at their sheet of the minutes played by their bench. Not an awful lot, and they only got a 5-point contribution so far. The Celtics had a 15-point contribution, so their starters are a little weary, I think.
Boston will use clock now, under a minute to go in the game. Pierce out to Garnett, over to Rondo. Rondo's going to take it. No. Rebound. Perkins another. It's tipped out of bounds. But it's going to be Boston ball. 48 seconds on the clock. And the Celtics get a fresh 24. Boston looking for their 47th win of the year. They would have a 5-game bulge in the loss column and the tiebreaker over Detroit. Hamilton throws it away. Boston ball with 41 seconds to play. The Pistons have a very favorable schedule the rest of the year. The Celtics still have that big trip coming up in a week, all through the state of Texas, San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, and then a game at New Orleans. A career high 20 rebounds for Kendrick Perkins. The Pistons, who didn't commit a turnover for 25 minutes on the clock, and you can see the Piston faithful are out of the building.
Well, that's what happens when you get a little tired, too.
They have committed 3 in the last 5 minutes of the game. Rondo just taking the clock down. Stripped by Billups. Hamilton. Out to Rashid. I don't know if they're going to shoot it. Big win for the Celtics. Doc Rivers up to half court. Pistons say see you later. Big win for Boston. The biggest game in the month of March that I can remember in a long, long time. And the Celtics tame the Pistons here tonight, 90-78. New England Ford Dealers Celtic Postgame Live is coming your way next. Gary Donnie in the studio. Tommy Gregg and I here at the Garden Ducks press conference, player interviews, the Tommy Award. All of it's coming up on New England Ford Dealers Celtics Postgame Live. And the Celtics now with a 5-game lead in the loss column, 47-12. And Boston wins the season series, which means that 5 games is really like 6 games over Detroit, because Boston would obviously win any tiebreaker. Let's take a look at the Speedy Oil Change of the game, brought to you by Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your certified auto service center. Kevin Garnett and Glenn Davis off the bench. Glenn again coming up big, 7 points and 4 rebounds. Let's take a look at the supercut of the game, brought to you by Supercuts. Every time you're going to see this one a lot for the rest of the year. Rajon Rondo beating Hamilton and going strong to the basket. That's our supercut of the game, brought to you by Supercuts every time. Steal of the game is brought to you by IdentityTruth.com. Early detection, your best protection against identity theft. IdentityTruth.com. Pierce capitalizing on that steal of the game. Tonight's player of the game, brought to you by your New England Toyota dealers. Toyota quality, you can depend on it. Kevin Garnett, 82nd time in his career he goes over 30, and the first time as a Celtic, 31. 5 of 6 free throws, 6 rebounds, and 1 block shot. Kevin Garnett, the New England Toyota dealer, player of the game. So in the biggest game the Celtics have played in a while, they come up big, 90-78. They jump early all over the Pistons. Detroit came back and made it a game, but then afterwards Boston pulled away. Chauncey Billups, a big third quarter, but Rajon Rondo and company came up with the big 4. Final score, Celtics 90, Pistons 78. See you on the postgame show.